Mikey, come quick. There's something interesting going on in our village.
Hey, JJ, it's really true. Look at this. All the villagers are standing outside some scary store.
Dear villagers, in honor of today's Halloween holiday, I'm going to give away a lot of delicious candy today.
Oh, right. It's Halloween today. I totally forgot about that, Mikey. And you and I are totally out of costume.
That's okay. I hope they give me some yummy candy too. After all, I'm jumping with the villagers.
Mikey, back off now. No one's giving you anything. You don't deserve to get candy from me.
What? No one's giving me Halloween candy? That's totally unfair. I'm totally gonna complain.
Mikey, don't even think about stealing anything, because the more you try, the less you get at the end. Let's wait and then talk to Herobrine.
Have a good holiday. Mikey and JJ, what are you guys doing here? I'm not giving you guys anything. Don't even think about it.
Hey, we'd like to get some of this delicious candy too, because we have absolutely nothing left.
I'm not giving you candy because you're not prepared for this day at all. None of you will get anything from me.
Look, we just forgot about this day. How can we get candy again?
You'll have to build 2 very scary stores. If you succeed, you can earn some candy from the villagers.
Oh, that does sound like a good plan, Mikey. Let's go and build a scary store right away.
If Herobrine won't give us candy, we'll earn it ourselves. The store idea is really good.
Yeah, Mikey, he's really right. That's the only way we can earn some good candy. We should build our own scary stores.
Well then, let's do it as soon as possible. We're going to go think of a plan now and make some incredible stores. It's sure to be memorable for our friends.
Whew! So since Herobrine won't give us the candy we need, we're going to make our own candy. We decided that we would each build our own scary store. This will add a lot more customers and villagers to us.
That's right. The most important thing is to make this store seem scary on Halloween. We need to think of what it will look like.
This is a really unusual building for us. For the most part, we don't do anything particularly scary, friends. But I guess now we have to. After all, today is just the perfect day to earn some really yummy candy.
So we're each going to do our best. Somehow I'm sure this will happen very quickly.
The whole problem is that we'll have 2 different designs and 2 different stores in mind. I want to build a really scary place.
And I want to build something more magical and creepy. I feel like I'll be able to capture that atmosphere.
Friends, but before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to us and give us likes. Your support is very important for us.
The more likes you give, the more cool videos we'll have. Thanks to your activity, we can get a lot of candy.
Thank you very much. So, let's continue our unusual construction. I won't tell you exactly how long it will be. After all, we really want to create an incredibly scary place. And that really takes a lot of resources and time.
The main thing is to take your time. Herobrine has customers, but when we open, we'll take them all for ourselves.
That does sound really cool, like we have challenged it and we have to win. After all, otherwise, why are we doing all this?
We want to get a lot of candy. We're going to eat them and watch cartoons. That's the kind of cool plan I have.
Herobrine doesn't even know how serious an opponent he's up against. After all, we really are incredibly strong. We're really good at building, which means his simple store will be closing very soon.
It's really true. He could just give us candy, and we wouldn't even think of building something like that. But now, it's a matter of principle. He refused us, and we have to teach him a lesson as soon as possible.
I totally support Mikey. We just decided to show him that we're not to be trifled with and we can beat anyone. I'm doing pretty well so far. Exactly how I wanted my store to look. This is just the beginning, though.
I think I've taken on a lot for my store. It's going to be really incredibly big, and I think that's too bad.
There's nothing wrong with it, Mikey. If it's going to be really big, that means there's going to be a lot of stuff inside. Although I have to say, your store isn't much bigger than mine. I'll still fight to beat you with Herobrine.
That does sound really cool. Here we should both try our best to keep building better and better.
Mikey, we have a goal to defeat Herobrine. We have to follow it as fast as we can.
Ha. You actually started building 2 stores to take my customers. Don't make me laugh. This attempt will really fail because everyone knows I have magic candy.
What? Magic candy? How do you even understand that? Tell us about them immediately.
Yeah, we want to know what kind of stuff you're peddling that's incredibly cool that will help you beat us.
It's very simple. There's a candy world, And there are a lot of scary monsters there, like cow skeletons or sheep skeletons. They drop magical candies that give you joy and power. That's why I have so many customers.
JJ, this is an incredibly serious weapon. If it's really true, we won't have enough strength to take all this candy.
That really sounds terrible. After all, I really wanted to get as much of this delicious candy as possible.
You can of course create this portal yourself and get a lot of candy. But then you will become like my store and lose the battle.
Oh, that's a really hard choice. JJ, what do you think about it at all?
I think it would be incredibly cool to build a portal like this. Go to this world and earn some candy. We have to compete with him on a level playing field. That means we should have the same product as him too. We're going to win this fight with our buildings. It has to be done as fast as possible and in our style.
That's what I call character, JJ. You really want to accomplish something impossible and win very handsomely.
This is the only way I can prove to myself and everyone around me that I am incredibly cool. I'm not afraid of challenges.
JJ, since that's the case, let's also have a little competition between friends, shall we? Let's bet who can make a better store.
Do you want to do that with me too? But what's the bet? I'm really interested.
We won't take away the candy earned, but whoever wins will take all the losers' cookies and diamonds. I think that's a pretty good bet and something to think about.
Yeah, it's not exactly nice to lose all the diamonds and cookies. But apparently it's going to be really cool.
Well then, we've put our bets on. Our goal is to beat our friends in the best and scariest Halloween candy store contest.
This is really going to be fun, friends. I've got 2 opponents at once. One's Mikey, the other's Herobrine.
Of course, it will be up to our friends to rate and vote. You'll definitely be able to decide whose candy store is better.
We really hope you'll support us and make the right choice. After all, our diamonds and cookies depend on it, friends. In all of this, we have to remember to do something special and build a portal to another world, of course. That's the only way I can win. Although I do have a lot of ideas for improving the interior, I will continue to do everything.
JJ's work is really cool and fast. I'm still building the base of the store so far. Then whatever's going to be inside.
You just really want to impress everyone with the look of the store. I want the outside of the inside. So we can even have a good fight in that regard. I'm sure our friends will make the right decision.
I never doubted them. The two of us really are doing something incredibly cool. Even if we lose, I won't feel so bad about it. After all, we did the best we could. It really is way beyond our skills.
Yeah, that's for sure. Mikey's right. We put our best foot forward to show a really scary candy store. It's not as easy as you think. After all, we really think about what might scare the customer and what will only make them laugh. Different villagers are afraid of very different things. But we need to make sure that everyone is scared and leave us some delicious candy or cookies.
That's a really good tactic. That's why we need to put as many pieces outside as possible.
Mikey, you're just reading my mind. All the things that are outside are really incredibly important. After all, it's the face of the store. The more scary things there are, the more customers will want to see what's inside.
The most important thing is not to overdo it. Because if you put more than you need, it can lead to really big problems. If we lose customers, they'll definitely all go to Herobrine. In that case, we'll lose to him quickly.
I'm definitely not afraid that a couple of villagers will go to him. You can't get literally all the customers. The most important thing is that they have the desire and interest to come here. If they already have, that means I've almost won. All I have to do is get them to come in.
You must be some kind of business genius, JJ. If it's true, we'll attract a lot of attention from the villagers. They'll buy everything from us.
The more candy we sell or get, the better off we'll be. I still need to spend a very long time building everything here. There is really a lot of space. I've really spent a lot of time restricting everything around here. I like the way it looks.
JJ, you've really made quite an interesting and scary place. I can only say that you're doing a great job.
Anyway, it's not enough yet. I really need to do something special to attract as many villagers as possible.
The sign and what's outside will definitely help you. You'd better do what's inside.
You're right, Mikey. That's really important too. But it's good that I already have ideas. I just need to find all these items and start making them. After all, everything is close enough.
I'm getting really good at it too. This is exactly what I want to see from my store. It's going to be mystically scary. Too bad I can't put up some smoke. That would be even more creepy.
Anyway, we're lucky enough to make a scary candy store. I even feel like we're building everything very efficiently. We spend a lot of effort to create something that we really like a lot. That's why we're going to keep building this store in hopes of earning candy.
Mikey and JJ, I can really praise you. Even after what I said, you still keep building. That deserves respect. After all, many people would have given up at this point. They would have realized that there's no point in fighting since I have magic candy. But not you. You had the courage to finish your construction. I'll be sure to share the candy with you when our battle is over.
When our battle is over, we will already have 5 times as much of this candy as you. Just like diamonds.
You don't have to give in to us. We are really very well prepared for the battle. After all, we knew who we were up against. That's why we're giving it our best. You must be stopped once and for all. Otherwise, you'll keep not giving us candy.
That sounds really interesting. I'm glad to have such opponents. This night is going to be very interesting indeed.
Yes, friends, everything will be decided tonight. After all, Halloween kicks off the night. All the villagers will be out on the street.
It will be the perfect way to sell as much magical candy as possible. That's why we have to hurry as fast as we can.
Because if we lose and can't attract customers on the night, we won't be able to attract them ever again.
It's a very important date indeed. That's why we can't relax at all. We must do everything for the sake of winning, to go to any lengths and do it. But for that, we need a little more time.
Herobrine started early. He already has his store standing where he sells his magic candy. If we had known, we could have prepared earlier.
I understand all your pain, guys. But you'll still have a chance. Even though it's small, you should try to realize your idea. Do it!
I don't have much left, Mikey. I'll decorate my store now, and then I can go to the portal. We're 100% going to win.
That's great! I'm almost done too! It's really been a lot of work, but we'll get through it! The biggest problem is that we'll have to fight monsters in that world. It's very dangerous. But still, we are the strongest defenders of this village.
It will be easier for us than you think. There will be only skeletons there. We will take very strong weapons with us.
That's just good to hear. Let's finish our scary stores as soon as possible. You check out mine and let our friends appreciate it all. I'm sure they'll like everything, and they'll be able to determine who really won our argument. That's very important to me, too.
Mikey, let me go inside and take a look around. Whoa, this really does look like some kind of creepy magic shop. I really feel like I'm in some other world. I absolutely love your idea. There's such a strong atmosphere to it all.
I've been working really hard on this for a long time. I'm really pleased that you like it here. Let's move on. I need to look at yours some more.
Mine is more scary than nasty. That's why I tried to create such an atmosphere here. But the most important thing is that there's a portal.
Let's jump in and find out what's on the other side. Hey, JJ, there's something really weird here. It's not a scary world at all.
Oh, I thought it was the exact same world for some reason. Apparently I was wrong and we've traveled to the wrong place. But where are we going?
We need to go to my portal. I have a staff that will allow us to teleport there. It's going to be very scary.
If that's what you really want, let's go to your world. If there really are monsters there that we need.
And you get the world. I've ruined it a bit. That's it, JJ. We can definitely get out of here now.
Let's teleport to the next world as fast as we can.
I think my world is exactly what we need. I can use my magic staff to lift us up into the air and send us there.
If that's really true, I don't mind at all. Because it's our only way to defeat the Herobrine. We won't get another chance.
To do that, we'll just have to go up on the roof. Nothing scary or complicated. Then I'll wave my wand and we'll go to a new world.
Mikey, I'm all set. Let's do it. Herobrine definitely won't be expecting us to go to his world. Which means we can beat him.
This move could really be very difficult for us. You'll have to be very careful with all of this. Because we could be destroyed. But okay, here's my staff. Now we're going to use its magic and we're going to climb up. Let's turn on the flight.
Whoa, friends, we really have appeared in a completely different world. Look at this place. It's just an incredibly horrible and scary world. There must be some monsters out there somewhere.
We have to find them and destroy them as soon as possible. We can't waste too much time here.
Mikey, are you sure they're around here somewhere? Because if they're not, we're only wasting time here. And I don't want to do this here anymore.
JJ, there's all these monsters. Grab your weapons and let's fight against them. It's really going to be a legendary battle. Let's collect as much of this candy as we can. We have to defeat all of them so that there's enough for all the villagers.
These monsters are very weak. They can be defeated with a single blow, but they bite really hard. Yoo-hoo! It's really true! These monsters really do drop magic candy. We need to defeat them to collect as much as possible.
That means I was right. This world is really what we need. That's why we can get as much candy from here as possible. We'll destroy all the monsters and take all the magic candy. We'll be 100% rich. We will be the richest villagers in our village if we can sell all our candy in our scary stores.
I somehow thought that these battles would be really very serious and difficult. And we destroy all these monsters in one blow. That's not even interesting. But anyway, we really achieved our goal. We were able to find the magic candy and get it.
It turns out that soon we'll be able to open our stores and get an incredible amount of diamonds. I'm really excited about that. After all, we have been preparing for a very long time.
Now, friends, we are going to go back and work and sell this magical candy.